Part 2, The Ark. The name of the chapter is A Zoo by Any Other Name. You know, not too many people are here, Marty said. Well, de jour, Luther said. Everyone's at the Northwest Aquarium, Zoo and Aquarium to get a peek at the giant squid. Dylan had just pulled up the pickup into the half-empty Ark parking lot. Over the entrance was a billboard of 32-foot tall, smiling Noah Blackwood, surrounded by wild animals looking a little like Dr. Dolittle. I think what Marty is getting at, Dylan said, is that you two are going to have a hard time losing yourself in a crowd if there isn't a crowd. Well, in Marty's case, I think you're right, Luther said. A pair of sunglasses and a Seattle Mariners baseball cap isn't going to cut it. I don't think a scabby bald head is going to cut it either, Marty said. Luther had refused to wear a stocking cap, but begrudgingly consented to stuffing it into his damp backpack. I'll go first, Luther said. Do you guys have any cash? Hey, I thought your parents were billionaires, Dylan said. They are, but they don't give me cash. Luther pulled a credit card out of his pack. This is how their certified public accountants keep track of how I spend their money. If I pay with plastic at the front gate, they'll know who I am. Dylan handed him a $20 bill. Hey, what if I want to get something to eat? You just ate lunch, Marty pointed out. That little snack? You ate most of it. I didn't want to be rude. Marty gave him a second 20. I guess we should set up some ground rules, Marty said. Well, what do you mean? Luther asked. Well, we're bound to run into each other inside. When we do, should we talk to each other? Luther shook his head. We can call or text each other. What else? I don't know. Marty looked at Dylan. Can you think of anything? How long do you want to stay? Marty hadn't even thought about that, and he was sure Luther hadn't either. I guess we stay until we find Grace and talk to her. What if we don't find her? If she's here, Luther said, we'll find her. Wonder what the Ark is like after dark. He jumped out of the pickup and headed across the parking lot. Dylan looked at Marty. Does he mean that we're going to stay inside after the Ark closes? Yep, Marty answered. When you get inside, you might want to find a good hiding place so they don't boot you out. Luther handed the woman at the ticket booth a 20 and gave her a smile. The woman did not smile back. Were you in an auto accident? She asked bluntly. Shaving accident. How old are you? Almost 14. So you're 13. Yeah, that's what I said. The woman gave him the change, which wasn't very much. Where's the concession stand? Oh, we have concessions throughout the Ark. You can't miss them. I hope you enjoy your visit. Luther sent a text to Marty as he headed to the next concession stand. I'm in. The disguise worked perfectly. The woman at the ticket booth was clueless. Marty showed the gizmo screen to Dylan. Do you want to go next, or should I? Go ahead, Dylan said. As Marty walked across the parking lot, he put on the sunglasses and the baseball cap. Not much of a disguise, he thought, but at least it won't attract attention like Luther's scabby head. There were people in front of him, and he had to wait his turn to get a ticket. One juvenile, he said, handing the woman his money. I hope the sun comes out for those sunglasses, the woman said. She wasn't much for attracting attention.